What's up, everybody? I'm very sleepy, so let's just get straight into it. So I'm going to make another video after this. We'll see what you guys think about it. Talking about game deals, laptop deals, and stuff like that. But I'm going to keep it tool related for this one. First up, Direct Tools has... I didn't go all through the Direct Tools website. But they do have a pretty decent deal on a 2 amp hour battery that's factory blemished, which means it's new. And it's $28, but you got to keep in mind though, if you're just going to buy this battery, you're going to pay $10 for shipping. So if you have other stuff to buy, then I think, yeah, it is a pretty good deal. Other than that, I mean, it's still kind of a pretty decent deal, but you could get a 4 amp hour battery once you start approaching $40. So anyway, moving on, you get 40 like one off Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or even Home Depot. If you go in there and look like in the clearance section, it's usually little Ryobi batteries over there. So I wouldn't pay too much. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Kobalt. So I just watched a video from Torque Test channel. And, you know, they were saying how everybody, and I looked at the comments, everybody talking about how great the Kobalt and how powerful the Kobalt's impact driver is. Well, they did their tests and stuff. Yeah, it's very strong. So I just decided to show you guys some deals. But I have my comments about Kobalt. You probably heard me dog Kobalt a little bit on the slide tip. And I have, and for me, for good reason. First of all, let me just say this. I have never had a Kobalt tool that lasted longer than a year or was really any good. And we're talking about hand tools. So my PTSD can't even bring me to try to buy a power tool, okay? And let's address the hand tools. So every socket set I've ever had from Kobalt was garbage. It either stripped screws. Well, that was it. They just didn't have enough bite and weren't designed well enough. And they would strip screws or bolts. Didn't like them. Then I had a torque wrench, which within a year, the first time, boy, it was in 2017, it broke just tightening up lug nuts. I was doing something on the car, broke. And so I went back. Now, Lowe's is excellent with the warranty service. So you go in there, Lowe's, they just give you a new one just right there on the spot. Just like Home Depot would with their Husky brand. So if you don't know, Kobalt is Lowe's brand. Husky is Home Depot's brand. And that's why you can return to the store to get warranty service very easy. Got another one. Again, that also broke within a year, doing something on a car. And every time I believe it was lug nuts. But the very last time that happened, like 5 months after the second replacement, I know for sure I was just tightening up some lug nuts, or maybe I was loosening them up. And they weren't on tight at all, man, and that thing snapped again. So I said, you know what, I just threw it in the trash and went and paid the money for a Husky. And whatever I was trying to do with the thing, the Husky made slight work of it. It was I got another 3/8 inch, and it just made slight work of the thing. And the Kobalt torque wrenches only have 1 year warranty, I guess, because they know it's trash. And Huskies have a lifetime warranty because it was built better. So anyway, that's my rant. If I'm dealing with store brands, I'm going Husky all the time. Their socket sets, very good. I've never had one strip on me. They always bite really good. That's why I always recommend them. This is why you don't really hear me talk about Kobalt and all that, because in my experience, they have not been good. Moving on to the impact driver. So they say that the Flex is the king. Well, I think Kobalt's the king now. Kobalt's the king of the torque, then the Flex, and then the Milwaukee, right? I have the Milwaukee. I like for them to test the Metabo. But here's the thing with the impact driver. And I mean, if you are an experienced handyman, you let me know in the comments where you need that much torque from an impact driver. Usually when you're dealing, you need power, but too much power, those bits can't handle that. If you like going over, you know, I think 2,000 inch-pounds, you need an impact wrench. To me, that way you won't damage your project. So if you have too much power on the impact, like usually when I'm using it on generally 2x4s or something like that. So it doesn't need to be that powerful. Now, I feel like, again, in the past, I've had issues with Ryobi's just not being able to do nothing. Like I said, I feel like that rotary they have probably do this to concrete walls to try to drill a hole in there. But, you know, Milwaukee's the walls, they don't get the job done, you know, so you don't need all that power. You can end up damaging your project, and I'll just leave it at that. If you are experienced, you know what I mean. You know, too much power is not always a good thing. Yes, I've always said I'd rather be overkill than not have enough, but sometimes, and you can adjust the settings, but sometimes certain things require finesse, and usually impact drivers require strength and finesse for what you're doing in order to get the project done well. Anyway, I'm not going to run on that anymore, but let's get to the deal. So we have the XTR Kobalt for $179 as a kit, right? Terrible deal. Horrible. Terrible. Right now, the Metabo is $199. Much better deal. And we're not even talking about sales, but let's talk about regular price, because regular price, I think the Metabo is $249, but you get 2 batteries. So that already is better than all the other kits out there. But I'm going to tell you why that's a terrible deal. This $179 is a terrible deal because you got a better deal. So for an extra $100, you get another battery, and I believe you get a 4 amp hour battery. The kit comes with a 4 amp hour battery. So you get a 4 amp hour battery, you get another 2 amp hour battery, you get a hammer drill, and you get a light. You get a proper hammer drill too. Like, this is the, you know, that's the Milwaukee Fuel, the DeWalt Atomic, that's that equivalent. The DeWalt XR, that's the equivalent. So for an extra $100, I mean, what am I saying, $100? For extra, I'm calculating my math, that's 50, that's for extra $80, you're getting a whole lot more. So you get that. But then there's more if you get at extra $100. Let's just go to the kits up here. I got them in real living color. So yeah, for extra $80, get this. There's your XTR right there. There's your impact driver. There's your hammer drill. Now, I've never seen anybody talk about this. I didn't dig too deep either because, again, I ain't buying no Kobalt. But if y'all want it, I'll go over them. Then you get your 2 amp hour battery. You get your charger. You get your 4 amp hour battery, just like the other kit. And then you get the light. Cool. Light. All right. But to me, for an extra $100 on top of the $249, you get all of this. You get the XTR circular saw, and this is like the fuel equivalent, like the Milwaukee Fuel equivalent, right, of tools. So this is their highest end of the highest. You get the circular saw, you get that same light, you get the same 2 batteries. I'm surprised it didn't come with more batteries, but same 2 batteries. You get this almost Milwaukee pack-out-like case. You get the Kobalt variant of the modular case. You get a reciprocating saw, you get the driver, and you get the drill. To me, that is a much, much better deal. When you look at everybody else, Milwaukee and the DeWalt variants, what do they give you for $399? You get the impact driver, and you get the drill, hammer drill in a case, 2 batteries, a nice charger. Now, right now, with DeWalt, you also get 2 extra tools. So that one's kind of, I bit my lip just now, ow. That one's kind of a tough thing to beat. I personally would still go DeWalt. But, you know, this is not a bad deal, though. You're actually getting 3 extra tools for $50 less, plus this modular carrying system. And to me, this is a really good deal. Plus, let's not forget, Rakuten 5% cash back. There it is. So, real quick, here's the Rakuten plug. It was $40, it's $30 now. If you want a free $30, this is your first time you never used Rakuten before, you have to use my link. Look in the description. I'm going to leave it even in the first pinned comment. Click that link, sign up. You have to, if you don't use my link, you just sign up. You're not going to get the $30. You have to click my link first, then go spend $30 at a place where Rakuten offers cash back like Lowe's. Get your 5% cash back, plus you're going to get the $30, and boom, you got yourself a crazy deal now. So I'm going to leave that link below. All right, so let's move on. I have other deals. These were from when I was at Lowe's yesterday. So let's go through them. So up we have this Craftsman 7 1/4 miter saw. It's not sliding. It's a single bevel compound saw, and it's $99, and it comes with this stand. So it's not too bad. You know, if you need some, again, for a small project, it's not too bad. I think a 10-inch is probably the sweet spot. But the 7 1/4s have their place too. But for most people, I think a 10-inch would be the best. All right, next up we have these cool little toys for kids. So if you want to get your children into building, I would suggest it. They have these little bundles here, $6.98, $7. I think they're great. I got the car yesterday, and the car is actually a pullback car. So we're going to build that. I'm going to let you guys know what the experience was like, whether it was good, whether it wasn't, whether this is worth it or not. But these are great little stocking stuffers, in my opinion. Let's go down here. Let's go to the next one. For some reason, I can't, like, when I go over, it just takes me to a real old picture. So y'all remember I made this video up here. I might not link it. I might forget. About the Husky Ratchet from Home Depot with a lifetime warranty. That when you hold the thing, hold the collar, and you turn it, rotate to the right, it turns to the right. And then when you turn to the left, it continues to turn to the right. So this don't do that, right? But it's not a bad deal for $14.98 for an extra $5 over the Husky, because it comes with way more bits, and it has the little magnet. If you're a mechanic, you know like how valuable these little magnet sticks are. I've had a whole bunch of them. It's weird to lose those. I don't think I've lost them. I think people take them, but they have that whole kit, and it comes with a little case to keep all that stuff in for $15. Depending on how much stuff you have, that case is getting away. Me personally, I'd rather just the screwdriver and all that stuff fit into the handle. But and then I'll just lose this magnetic stick again in my toolbox. So yeah, there you go. So I thought that was a really good deal. Great gift, great stocking stuffer. Moving on to this measuring tape. Now, like, measuring tape, that's $30. That's some expensive measuring tape. Home Depot have deals right now. You can get the Stanleys or the Milwaukees or the DeWalts, and they're like 2 for $15. That is true, but they ain't this, okay? This measuring tape comes, first of all, comes with a magnetic level, which is handy, and it's small and compact. But the measuring tape itself is cool. It's very durable. It has drop resistant up to, I can't remember, it might have it on here. I don't remember how far you can drop this thing without it breaking, but it's very rugged, and it has more features than your average measuring tape. I can't really get into because I wouldn't want to demo it for you. But I will say this: so I'm calling it the lip. I don't remember what the formal name for it is, for the end where you pull the tape out. So it's very long. So it gives it, if you're by yourself and you need to hook it on to something and measure a space or measure an area or measure a board or whatever, it has way more biting power, and like the tip is gritty. It has some little coating on there that allows for it to grip your finger when you're pulling out and to grip other things. Very nice. And it's dual-sided, so the tape itself is black and the letters are green, so it's easy to see in darker lit areas. And again, it's dual-sided, so you don't have to look on the one side. It also has the numbers and measurements on the back. Very cool. $29, $30. Teaching my kids to round. And finally, for the tools for the day, we have this Craftsman Oscillating Set. So you have your blades for $15. You have a corded oscillating tool for $69. And then, let's zoom in on this. What in the world? That's the house we're trying to buy. Hold on, let me go back. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, there we go. I just double click. All right, but they also have a battery operated oscillating tool with a battery for $79. Now, you ain't beating that now unless it's complete garbage. You're not beating this. And it looks like it has the same quick release as the DeWalt oscillating tool. Very sneaky and crafty of you, Craftsman. That was a good thing to do. So, yeah, I think that this right here, I never used it, so I can't really comment, but $79 for an oscillating tool with a battery? Yeah, it looks like it probably comes with a blade too. Yes, it's a kit. Yep, with one battery. No charger though. Probably no charger. I'm pretty sure. No, it comes with a charger too, y'all. That's crazy. That's a crazy deal. So you're looking for little gifts, try that. I think it'll be perfectly fine for your average homeowner and DIYer. So anyway, that's it for today. I'm tired. Hopefully these deals were helpful to you in this holiday season, boiling down, trying to figure out what to get. But these are just good tools, I think, for anyone to have. So with that said, I'm signing off. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.